This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
They'll run it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Aggies offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
QB decides to keep it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And here he goes. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's in the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him in that run. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line. It will lead him into the end zone. Good. Nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Caught near the goal line. Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Look at the pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a third down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trap him back there, a 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
And the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressure is coming. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The sure hands. It's Owens. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become...
Ah, here he goes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's got it. No problem. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout to check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Can he get there on the ground? He's in the clear. Here he goes. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets loose. On the move now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. A play action looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Bruce, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Minno's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs, it's Owens. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here we go. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll give it to the back. Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up?
Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Now they swarming again.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back grabs it on a screen. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Reed. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that.
Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And there's the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's going to bring up fourth down now in their own territory, and the offense is not having a great day. Down big. Pretty soon they're going to have to start taking some risks if they want to try to come back in this game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run it here. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Will hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. He got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going with the old counter run here. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he make it to the marker? To the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Caught behind the line, it's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
A long-distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defense. defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Receiver makes the catch. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different route.
Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Finds his man, has the first down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Leaning on the run game here. He gets loose. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff again. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Reed. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season, and I think...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On the play. Third down coming.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores.